Hi, today we will have a calm conversation on the topic how to live a happy life. As you know, today there is a war in Ukraine, a lot of destruction and dead people in Turkey, a lot of bad things are happening right now in the world, and a lot of people are depressed. Just they look at all of this. There are a lot of wars, there are a lot of natural disasters, and people just look at this thing and think, why do we live right now? Why not 100 years before this happened? Or something like that. And a lot of people become really depressed. How to find happiness in these days and how to continue being happy, how not to become depressed and how to feel happiness every single day. What to do? It's a very difficult question, yes? For me, personally, how I found happiness for myself. At first, maybe less than a year ago, I went to the church and I started believing in God. And what I can tell you right now that from that moment my life has changed on 180 degrees. Like it was like this and it became like that. I had not so great life before that. I watched not so great stuff, for example movies with a lot of killing people, for example, and etc, something scary, or listened to some popular nowadays music, and I think right now that wouldn't bring me a lot of happiness, because from just if to think about this movies with killing people, how they can bring you happiness, how dead people can bring you happiness, how they just can't do it, so we can say that if you will watch movies with bad things happen, for example natural disasters where people are unhappy or something like that, we will be depressed. Look at all the things you do, for example you read the news, you watch movies with dead people, or listen to some music, some, for example, new popular music from some very popular people right now in the world, but they're not singing about happiness. They usually sing about the drugs, about something not so great. So how I found happiness for myself, how I found happiness. The first is believing in God, is truly believing God. This is what gave me a lot of happiness and a lot of confidence in every single day I have. So, if you want to become a happier person, my good suggestion for you, without any harm or something like that, is start believing in God. God exists and He will help you to live your life happily. So, the next, what you can do? You can just throw your TV out of the window and stop reading news and go for walks. How do you think? Would we have much more happiness in our life? Yes? Because if we will leave all this stuff behind, we will be much more happy. Because if we go outside, for example to the forest or to the natural park, there can be a quiet places where you can listen to nature, how the birds are singing, you can watch at the clouds, how the sun is shining, and overall the nature is really beautiful. And when I go for a walk, I feel so great, and I so much right now love going for a walk. Even if my going for a walk will be in our yard, near our house. It will be so pleasant because I can watch at the clouds, I can enjoy the sun, I can just listen to the birds and enjoy their singing, and This will bring me a lot of happiness, and overall I will feel myself much better than I would just listen to some music, even good music, just being at home, not bring you some real happiness. You need to go for a walk, you need to be with nature, you need to find happiness in the true things, not in our smartphones or in laptops or in things that created people. We must find happiness. The true happiness exists just in God, in nature, and in things that weren't created by people. So, if you want to find your real happiness, and if you want to be a happy person and not to be depressed right now with the things that happen today in the world, start believing in God, in Jesus Christ. Go for walks, connect with nature, leave your social media behind, except if you're just making money in your social media, okay. But spend much less time in social media, because it takes a lot of your time and you spend it looking at your smartphone or laptop or tablet, and this is not so great. It's much better to go for a walk, to relax, to listen to birds singing, or to watch the clouds, even in winter. If the birds are not singing in winter, you can go for a walk and listen just to sounds of the nature. Go, for example, find places, quiet places, and listen how the wind blows, how, for example, if you live near the forest or near the river, go to the river and go to the forest. And there you can relax and enjoy and listen to the true nature sounds that will help you relax and feel much more happy.